Hello, everybody, and welcome back. We do have a little bit of a severe threat for Oklahoma and Texas tomorrow. That is Monday evening and into the overnight hours, of course, as well. We take a look at the SPC forecast here. We do see that there is a little bit of a tornado risk along the Oklahoma and Texas borders, Wichita Falls, Lawton, and places like that. The wind and hail risk remain larger but minimal, so nothing too crazy, but certainly a potential for some severe weather tomorrow. Moving on to the ensemble models, we do see that we could have, this is the significant tornado parameter, chances throughout Texas. And so I'm going to talk about some concerns that we have about why we probably won't have any major event here shortly. But you do see up in north or in Oklahoma earlier in the day, and we have a little bit of helicity tracks, which means we got some updrafts going on. It slowly shifts its way south, and Texas actually does fairly well, but it's nothing like wild overlapping like we had going on in Mississippi and Alabama last week. So no major real severe threat here specifically for Norman. Taking a look at these helicity tracks, much of Texas, as we can see, does have that potential, but again, we need more than just helicity. We have a helicity track going straight through Norman, which is fantastic, generally speaking. But if we take a look at the sounding, there's a very low amount of CAPE. It's at 392 joules per kilogram, which is very, very low. Temperatures at 55 degrees. The dew point at 54. I mean, we got to have dew points generally in the 60s. We want air temperatures. They don't matter a whole lot, but generally for that, air temperatures would be around 70. So it's going to be a little cool, which means our CAPE values are going to be pretty low. We also have some SIN in there, which means that we probably aren't going to get much of anything. Even with the wind profile, relatively curved, nothing too crazy, but at least somewhat curved. Even with that, due to some other factors, such as not having lots of energy in the atmosphere, we probably won't have anything too crazy in terms of severe weather on Monday. However, we will have some sort of rain, perhaps strong at times. Certainly wind, severe wind is a possibility with things with storms such as this, where we generally have a linear thing, no real severe tornado or hail chances as shown by looking at what we already have. But it's going to move right through central Oklahoma, perhaps some heavy rain rates for a while, maybe some lightning if we're lucky, and perhaps a couple severe wind gusts along the whole entire line. But all in all, nothing too crazy expected here Monday evening. This forecast is for 6 p.m. Monday evening. If we move to 7 p.m., it's then over. It moves out of the way pretty quickly. By 8 p.m., it's out of the Norman area. There is that line behind it, but I don't think that's going to do anything. Okay, I guess it is going to develop by the time we get to 10 p.m., perhaps another line of storms, but by then it'll be fairly weak, and air temperatures, my guess, is fairly low as well. Yeah, 52. So nothing too crazy there. Also, interesting thing on both this and the previous one, we see the dew point go above the temperature, see the green line crosses the red line, which can't physically happen. So that's hilarious. Anyways, that's all I have for now. Chris Dixon, Info with the Catholic Media.